This segment is brought to you by the Kansas Association of Wheat Growers and the Kansas Wheat Commission. Together, we are Kansas Wheat.
Well, I'm Shannon Kruger, and I'm the coordinator for CommonGround Kansas, and it's a national program. We started several years ago in about 16 states. We're expanding. This year we're actually adding some additional states and getting some other volunteers to help support what we're doing. We are primarily focused on connecting with consumers who might be several generations removed from agriculture. Maybe they had a grandparent or a neighbor or family friend, but they haven't been on a farm for a while and they're kind of disconnected with what's happening in modern farming. And so our volunteers are all women. They go out and they visit with consumers about what their concerns are, everything from GMOs to antibiotics, hormones, family farms, organic, local food movements. And we really try to help show what's happening on American farms. Today we're just wrapping up the CommonGround Kansas Farm Tour. We had some folks join us to take a look at row crop production and beef cattle production, and just had some really great questions and had an opportunity to see farms firsthand.
Hey, my name is Kim Baldwin of Baldwin Farms, located in McPherson County, Kansas. So we were the first part of the farm tour today. We started out by talking about technology and the changes in technology through farm equipment and machinery, all the way to seed genetics. And from there, we also took a look at what a dry land field and a no-till field look like before going on to a corn test plot to see the different varieties of corn that were being planted in a dry land environment. I was chosen to help out with the farm tour because I'm a volunteer with CommonGround Kansas, and I was asked to help out with Volunteer Kansas because I do some farm blogging with Alive and Well in Kansas, and tweeting and video blogging as well. And so, I like to share my stories from the farm with others, and so through Alive and Well in Kansas I'm able to do that, which then allows individuals to come out like on farm tours today, and I'm able to share a little bit more.
CommonGround is driven by women just because, we have a lot of strong women who are working on the farms side by side with their husbands. It's not just a man's world anymore. And furthermore, we know that a lot of the folks who are making the food purchasing decisions are women in the household. And so, it's really easy for women to connect with other women, especially moms. They kind of have a common ground, which is where our name comes from, because they share a lot of the same values. And so for us to be able to talk with them and show that, we're farmers, we're concerned about producing a safe product for your family and ours, it really helps bridge that gap and help build that credibility with the audience. And then they start to look at us as a resource to really be able to ask those questions as they see things in the media, see things online, and there's always something new that we are told we need to be afraid of. And we just encourage folks to go out and make their own decisions, do the research, and look at all sides of the story. And talking to farmers firsthand is part of that research.
Hi, my name is Katie Sawyer. My husband Derek and I farm outside of McPherson, Kansas. Derek is the fourth generation of his family to manage the family farm. We have both dry land and irrigated acres along with a cow herd, and we also background and feed Angus cattle. We were the second part of the CommonGround Kansas tour that took place today, and we showed off a lot of the technologies that we've incorporated into the irrigated acres on our field. We now have subsurface drip irrigation, which replaced outdated flood irrigation. So we talked about some of the efficiencies that come along with the new technologies and our ability to better meet the needs of our crops, as well as saving water and electrical inputs. And we also talked about soybeans, and then we talked about the pivot irrigation system. We're able to walk out into a soybean field, look at the plants, look at how they grow, and look at what they're going to continue to produce, and then talk about pivot irrigation and how that irrigation meets the needs of a lot of our crops as well.
I think it's really important for consumers to get in touch with modern agriculture because there's a lot of really positive stories that are out there. They don't necessarily get shared as often as they should. And our farmers today have really shown all of the great things, the very progressive technology things that they're working with to help reduce our impact on the environment, produce safe products for consumers and really demonstrate the care and concern that farmers as a majority have for our industry, for our world, and consumers don't always see that. So we're really excited to be able to share that message.
Hello, I'm Ross Benish, and this is the last stop at the Common Grounds Tour here at MKC at our Groveland facility. And we showed them today a little bit of our elevator and talking to them about the grain coming in and out. We also talked to them about a little bit about precision ag and some of the things we're doing with that to optimize input efficiency and bushels per acre. Showed them our seed warehouse here and the seed treater and some things. And then we went down to our state-of-the-art agronomy center down there where we handle a lot of our agronomy acres and spraying and fertilizer needs.
You can connect with Common Ground via our website. It's findourcommonground.com. And we do have openings from time to time for additional volunteers. So if you or another farm woman that you know is very passionate about talking to consumers about food and farming, you can get in touch with me via that website, or our blog for Kansas is commongroundkansas.wordpress.com. We have several different social media accounts that we try to connect with consumers on those accounts, and just try to share little facts, information, infographics, videos, things that might be of interest to folks who have questions about food and farming.
Soil is the life of a farm, and for 25 years, SureCrop Liquid Crop Nutrition has helped growers produce abundant quality crops while preserving and improving the soils they steward. SureCrop offers complete soil and plant analysis with cropping recommendations, delivery direct to your on-farm storage, and quality crop nutrition custom blended for your field. Choose SureCrop for the assurance of excellence for your soil. Call today or visit their website for more information.